Hey guys, so September is coming to an end in a couple of days. I wanted to get ahead of the curve and do my September monthly favorites today. Excuse this crazy makeup look. I was feeling some alien, I was feeling the alien fantasy and I wanted to do something along those lines. I have some duochrome shadow. If you want to see how I got this look, I'll have a video up on that too. But yeah, let's jump into it. I do have some empties. This is going to be like a crazy monthlies video. I have some empties here. I have some favorite products that were my favorite. I have books. I want to talk about music and some shows. Let's start with the beauty products. So my first favorite, that's actually, I've been dipping into this a lot, not just for the month of September, but for the last few months. I love this palette. It is almost, okay, so I've been looking for like the perfect palette, the palette that could do everything. And this is as close as I think I'll ever get. I don't ever think there will be the perfect palette, but this one came pretty freaking close. And that is the 35 Boss Mood palette. It has everything, you guys. Look at this. We have some greens, we have warm tones. It doesn't really have cool tones in it, but this is just, I mean, we have some purples, but I love this palette, you guys. The only thing, like, it is perfect for me, not perfect for everybody in the whole wide world. This is perfect for me. It has all my favorite colors in here. The only thing that it is missing is a matte, like, creamy white shade. This is a metallic frosty eyeshadow. I would need a matte one for this to be like perfect. And I say matte only to like set my primer. But other than that, you guys, like, this has been like my go-to almost every day. I love it. I've been messing around with the eyeshadow palettes, but this is just my favorite. I can't get enough of it. I love the greens in here. It has like purple reflex. It's so gorgeous, you guys. Yeah, so 35 Morphe 35 Boss Mood palette is probably my ultimate favorite for this month. The next favorite I want to talk about is pretty recent. I've only had it for a couple weeks, and if you watched my hauls, then you probably saw when I picked this up. And I love the Milani baked eyeshadows for sure, but this Blossom Time Rose Blush is actually pretty gorgeous. At first when I used it, I didn't really care for it, but the more that I used it, the more I fell in love. And it has that really pretty, like, peachy gold shift to it that I love. I love when my blushes have a nice gold sheen. It is really nice, and this is pretty, like, toned down. It's not like in your face shimmer, but I think it does give you a nice glow to the skin, so I've really been enjoying that. The next thing I want to talk about is actually as recent as that rose blush, and it is the NYX Doll Eye Mascara that I recently picked up. I thought when I was hauling it, when I mentioned it in my haul, that I wasn't gonna like it, but I've actually fallen head over heels in love with it. Now, speaking about mascaras, if you also watched my hauls, then you saw when I picked this thing up. And this is probably one, okay, so we're gonna say it. It is probably one of the worst waterproof mascaras I've ever used. And you know what? I was very surprised. You know what? Maybe not the worst, but it was the most disappointing. Usually, to get the effect that this creates on my lashes, it takes a couple of weeks for it to get some air in it. And then you can build, and it's beautiful and gorgeous. And this did that immediately, right off the bat, first application. 1-2 coats, done. It was out there in your face. It gave me length and volume. It was beautiful. It separated my lashes, but within 3 hours I had raccoon eyes, and I was dumbfounded because it's a waterproof mascara, and waterproof mascaras, like, shouldn't do that. They shouldn't. It was just so sad. Also, removing this is not fun, you guys. So what I do to remove my eye makeup, I put it on cotton rounds and I let the cotton rounds sit on my eyes, and then once it's sit there, kind of like gentle circular motions, I wipe everything away. And the NYX Doll Eye Mascara performs beautifully, just like this one. Had to take a few days for it to get some air, and then it applied gorgeous. But when I remove that, okay, it doesn't bleed onto my cheekbones or anything like that, and it's easy to remove. This one, it's so weird because I remove it and my lashes look clean, but if I touch them, I can feel like residue on my lashes. It doesn't look clumpy like it's full of mascara, but it feels weird. Like, it feels like there's stuff still on them, and then when I take a shower the next day, like, I'll remove it and nothing's coming off anymore. It's so strange. But like the next day I'll have like residue under my eyes after I went to town for like a good 10 minutes removing it with Q-tips and cotton rounds. Like, it's just a lot. Like, okay, first of all, like, even though the initial application is beautiful, wear time, it's on my, like, it bleeds onto my face, it gives me raccoon eyes, and then it's difficult to remove. So I'm very disappointed in this product, so disappointed. I don't even want to continue wearing it because usually I force myself to wear stuff if I don't like them, like super drying liquid lipsticks or, you know, eyeshadows that don't perform the best. Like, I'll still wear it because I bought it, but this one, like, but those things don't ruin my makeup look. This one does. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to toss it. So I'm really disappointed. And I love Wet n Wild, you guys. Like, Wet n Wild is an OG makeup product. Like, I was probably, aside from like Mary Kay, Wet n Wild was what I first started wearing when I was in middle school, 7th grade. So like, there's a lot of like products that are near and dear to my heart from Wet n Wild, but that one was just not it, sis. Like, I'm so sad about it. So I think what I'm gonna do is when I go back to the store, I'm gonna pick up another NYX Doll Eye Mascara to keep in my makeup bag. I like to, well, I usually just have one because in my mind I only need one mascara, but because I'm kind of like on the go, sometimes when I'm running late to work, I'll do my mascara in the car and I'll forget it here, so that's why I went out and I bought a second mascara. So I'm just gonna buy another NYX Doll Eye one. It works for me and I will use that for as long as they're making it because, you know, if it's kind of like, what's the saying? If it's not broke, don't fix it. So like, once I find something that works for me, I like to stick to it. So there's that. And Grant. I want to talk about these lip products that I've kind of been reaching for over and over. And it's not that many. I was going to talk about one that I kind of rediscovered, but it's only been like the last couple days. I'll probably include it in my October favorites. But I have been loving this. And so I love MAC Pat and Polish pencils, which are like a moisturizing lip product. Not quite like lip gloss, although it's thick, maybe like a really nice lip balm. And they're tinted and they're beautiful. Well, I picked up this Clinique one, which I hadn't used in a while, and it was a free thing. And it's in this pretty little pink shade. Let me see if I can swatch it, if you guys can even see it. I'm almost done with it. Oh, it's so sheer and so beautiful, but so comfortable. And I love this for a little extra something, like, if that makes sense. It's really nice. So I've been loving this for September. And I've been lining my lips with, I don't have a favorite lip liner, but my favorite like lip combo would be a nude lip liner. I go in between Morphe and NYX. I don't have any super expensive ones. I like inexpensive lip liners because I can buy a lot more. And to me, they kind of all work the same. Some are a little bit more drier and cheaper, but when you find like a good one like NYX and Morphe lip liners, they're just so nice and easy to work with, and they're affordable, and that's what I love about them. So I'll take like a nude dusty rose kind of lip liner, and I've been grabbing Kinda Sexy Matte Lipstick by MAC. I love how they smell. Which is this really, it almost has like a peachy undertone to it, kind of nude, very nice and warm, or like a, I don't know, I'm really bad at describing colors, but it kind of seems like a deeper peach shade, but like nude. I don't know, maybe not peach, but it's cute. Terracotta, no. I don't know, but I've been grabbing Kinda Sexy, lining my lips, put on Kinda Sexy, and then I will gloss it up with Laura Geller's Gilded Honey lip gloss. And it's just super sparkly and it's comfortable. It's not sticky at all. I love the applicator. It's kind of like a flat sponge tip applicator. Let's see, like that, and then I'll just go over it for a little glossy, glittery moment. So those have been some of my favorite beauty products for this month of September. Oh, I also have one more. It's in my bag, it's kind of beauty, I guess. So I have a lot of body sprays that I've been trying to use because I'm like trying to do like the project finish it up thing that I saw on Instagram. It was really inspiring. So I have a lot of body sprays, but the one that's been my favorite for this month, and I really like how it smells, is Electric Beach by Victoria's Secret. It says pink bikini, sugar fruits, tropical rush, drink it in. And it's very, is it fruity? It's like a fruity floral clean smell. My coworkers probably hate it by now, but I do love how this one smells. Like, out of all my summer body mists, this one is my favorite. I also have the lotion, but I don't really care for Victoria's Secret. Kind of went in my mouth. I don't care for Victoria's Secret lotions because they are kind of watery. They seem like they were all that in a bag of chips when I was in high school, but now that I'm older, I'm just kind of like, I've had better lotions. So I've really been enjoying that fragrance for the month of September. And really quick, it's not really a lot, but I want to talk about some like music and shows, movies too that I like. There really isn't much for the month of September, but some of my favorite songs that I've been listening to for the month of September have been Taylor Swift's Lover. Her whole album is really good, but Lover and Afterglow from that song are so good. Ooh, okay, Lover is cute, like I love that one, but Afterglow makes me feel feels that just like rip my heart out of my body. Like I can't help but to cry every time I hear it. Like it just hits home and it just it makes me so emotional, guys, but it's such a good song. Like I have to listen to it. So I've been enjoying that. Let's see, what other songs have I been enjoying? Okay, I know it came out a while ago, but I've been playing it a lot lately, is Cardi B's Press. I love Cardi B. I don't know, she has some really good music. Sam Smith and Normani's Dancing with a Stranger. I can play that on repeat. I've also been loving Ed Sheeran's and Chance the Rapper, Cross Me. That's a really good song. I've been listening to that. And of course, oh my gosh, how could I possibly forget? Ariana Grande's, Miley Cyrus, and Lana Del Rey's Don't Call Me Angel. If that isn't like a baddie anthem, I don't know what is. Girl, it has me feeling all kinds of feels, and it has me like copping an attitude like I'm in the car, just like, don't call me angel, like. So yeah, and if it makes you feel that way too, like this video. So that's it for music. And one show that I've just really been loving for September has been what's it called? Oh my gosh, Heart of Dixie. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Like the characters, like Lemon Braley, I love that her dad calls her Lemonade. It's so cute. Wade is my favorite character. He is so dreamy. And Rachel Bilson's character, what's her name? Why am I spacing? Zoe. Her name's Zoe, and I don't know, it's a really good show with great Levon. Oh my goodness, like Levon, Mayor Levon is so cute. But Wade just has Wade and Levon, like I wouldn't be able to choose between the two. They're just so gorgeous. But yeah, so that's the music and shows that I've been loving for this month. So now I want to get into showing you some empties that I have collected, or not collected, but saved, that I want to show you before I toss them. And I'm so happy because I don't know how it happened, but I live in excess where I have so much makeup, so many things that I don't need. I'm trying to just get through what I do have, and I have failed on this minimal buy, but like, you know what, 2020, that is my New Year's resolution, is really sticking to a minimal buy, and using what I have. I have a few foundations. I have like 3 foundations that I have open that I want to get through before I buy any more. And I have a lot of candles that I want to burn through before I buy any more. I don't need to buy any more candles. I want to avoid buying candles and perfumes and lotions until I finish what I have. So empties that I have accumulated was this EOS. One of them is the EOS Evolution of Smooth Shave Cream. 24 hours of deep moisture, natural shea butter, blah blah blah, pomegranate raspberry, and I think they even claim that you can use it like whether, like, it's so moisturizing you can shave your legs wet or dry. Yeah, it says right here, EOS is so moisturizing you can shave wet or dry. Of course, I would never try to shave my legs dry. If you guys have done it, you know, kudos to you. I could never. So I did pick this up a while ago, and I don't know why I even try shaving creams, because I personally love either using, it's gonna sound weird, hair conditioner or my body wash. If your body wash is moisturizing enough, it should work good as a shaving cream. And I was suckered into buying this because of the whole EOS thing, like the egg chopsticks that they had, but never again. I mean, not that it was bad, it's just an unnecessary item that I don't need to buy. I could use my moisturizing shower gels or my hair conditioner if I'm really, and you know what, I read like a hack, it was like a life hack or whatever for minimizing, and so I tried using conditioner. You know what, I actually liked using conditioner to like shave my legs. Like, it felt really nice. But yeah, so conditioner or my body wash is good enough for me. I don't need shaving gel. So the next empty that I got that I actually used as shaving gel and I loved was the Super Rich Moisturizing Body Wash, 1000 Wishes from Bath & Body Works. Now, when I first got this, I thought it was a lotion, and I was wearing it as a lotion. It wasn't a lotion, you guys. It was body wash, and I was wondering why it felt so disgusting. And I'd been using it for like a week, right? And so finally, I went home and I was looking at it like maybe I'm using it wrong, and then I noticed moisturizing body wash all big in font right there. So I felt kind of dumb. But anyways, I did finally finish that up, and I was pretty proud of myself. Right now I have Tahitian lilies that I use for the month of September, but I'm gonna switch that out for my pumpkin, sweet cinnamon pumpkin body wash and use that for October and November. And then come December, I want to go to Bath & Body Works and buy myself the sweet candy apple or winter candy apple or something like that from Bath & Body Works to use for the month of December and January. And then after that, I'll switch back, or use it for December and January, and then hopefully finish it up within those 2 months, and then switch back to whatever's left over in my Tahitian origin. And then after that, I will be done buying body wash because, well, not done, but I'll be done with like the 3 that I plan on having, and then just sticking to using one at a time instead of buying like so many at once. So, another empty that I finished was this California Endless Weekend hand soap, and this one had white hydrangea, violet blossoms, and sparkling citrus, and this smelled really good. I love clean scents. Oh, it was perfect summer. Right now I have crisp fall morning, or crisp morning air, which is more of a fall scent, in the bathroom right now, because I got my guest bathroom ready for fall. So I have that. This was a summer scent that we finished, so I was pretty stoked on that. Another item that I finished was my retinol face moisturizer. I have a lot of skincare products too that I don't need to buy any more skincare products. I need to finish what I have, and this one was one of them. I love retinol for anti-aging purposes, and of course sunscreen. They go hand in hand, but I do like applying retinol. So I finished that, and I really tried scraping all the excess out. I have one of those little spatula, cosmetic spatula things that you stick in and you know, clean out the sides. I was determined to use every drop, and I did, so yay me. I did finish up some candles, because I have a lot, so I've been like really trying, like every time I come home, like in the mornings, I'll burn it while I'm getting ready, and then I'll put it out, and then I'll come home, and then I'll turn them on again. I mean, it smells great. For some reason, I wasn't burning them as much as I wanted to, but I kept buying them, so now I have all these candles that I'm trying to use. Like, for some reason I was like, ooh, I'll only put it on for a little bit and then I'll put it out because I want it to like disappear, and I should not have that mentality when I have all this. You buy it and you use it. Like, do not let it sit there trying to save. Like, that is the wrong mentality to have. You use it. If it was limited edition, use it, because at some point you won't be able to use it anymore. And whatever, that's a whole new rant. I'm not even gonna get into it. So one of the candles that I finished was this mango dragon fruit candle for summer, and it's described as Fiesta Forever with this vibrant tropical blend of juicy golden mangoes and lush pink dragon fruit. Smells good. There's this one candle that I have that smells like a raspado with leche on it. Oh my god, it's so good. But I also finished Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit. Ooh, this one smells delicious. This one smells yummy. Like, I wish this was a smoothie. This one says Tropical Passion Fruit, Kiwi, Pineapple, Fresh Coconut. So refreshing. So this is another summer candle that I finished. And then I also burned one of my October candles. This one kind of looks ugly on the inside, but it was... Ooh, which one was this? This one was Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, which we all know by now. If, you know, you subscribe to me and you've watched any of the videos that I posted in the last like 48 hours, that this is one of my favorite pumpkin scents. So it says Happy Halloween, but it's actually Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, and I loved the packaging. And this one I was like, I'm not gonna burn because I'm only gonna burn it once in a while because I love the packaging. But you know what, guys, like, I had it, I loved it, it was cute, it served its purpose. I'm gonna Marie Kondo it and say thank you for serving me and let it go. But yeah, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Isn't it cute, the little pumpkin family? Oh, it's so nice. I'm so excited for October, guys. Like, spooky season is around the corner. Well, spooky season has already started, but it's going to be October, and it's when all the fun stuff begins. October, November, and December. If I can have those on repeat all year round, oh, I would be so happy. I would literally love to live in that time frame. October, November, December, nonstop. Another candle, oh my gosh, this is old because they don't even sell these anymore, is another Bath & Body Works candle in Trick or Treat. Right here, it's so tiny. Oh, they don't sell these anymore. I really miss the minis, you guys. So this one has a scary good blend of freshly toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, and vanilla bean. And actually, they don't have this in particular anymore, but the closest thing they have to Trick or Treat, which has a scary good blend of freshly toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, and vanilla bean, is Marshmallow Fireside. And this one has toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. So there's one more extra thing in here, but it almost smells the same. There's a slight difference to it. This one smells a little bit more woodsy, but like, other than that, they're practically the same. This is one of my favorites. It's so yummy, you guys. So yummy. This is the last thing that I have. That's an empty, and it is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is the second time I purchased it, and you know what? I'm not too happy with this product. It didn't work for me. If it works for you and you use it, that's great, but it doesn't work for me. It's not my favorite. It's a little bit difficult to remove. I'm not really happy with it, and I don't like that. Like, when you apply it just on your lashes or whatever, it looks black, but for some reason when you put fake eyelashes on top of it, like, or when I would put fake eyelashes on top of it, I realized it wasn't as black as I thought, and like, I could definitely, like, it would not blend into my fake eyelashes or anything like that. So that's why I didn't care for it. I mean, I guess it works good if you're just wearing mascara, but I like to wear some falsies. And yeah, just not my favorite. A lot of people said this is like a dupe for Too Faced better than Sex Mascara. I completely disagree. I don't think it is. But that's just my opinion, and my opinion isn't worth much. So I love to read, and this is another thing I want to include in my monthlies. I reread The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I love this book. This is something I can reread over and over again. I love to read, guys. So I want to include like books that I've been enjoying, books that I would reread, books that are a one-time read, recommendations or whatever. I'd like to include that in my channel as well. So yeah, The Picture of Dorian Gray, it's so good, you guys. One of my favorites. Like, I don't know, it's a classic. You can't go wrong with classics. I kind of slept on reading in the month of September. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to complete my last course for school, because after this course I'm done and I get to graduate with my associates for business. Finally I can be done with it. I do want to get my bachelor's eventually, but right now I'm just taking it one day at a time. Gonna complete it and then figure it out afterwards. But I'm almost done. Anyways, once I'm done with this class, I want to jump into reading. So some 3 books I want to finish for the month of October I have right here. So this is a cute series, you guys. If you like cozy mysteries, I enjoy like murder mysteries and psychological thrillers and stuff like that. I don't mind the goriness of it sometimes, but I also like cute little moments. So if you're like big on Nancy Drew and like mysteries without like the crazy graphic, like bloody psycho scenes, and you want something just like, oh, he was murdered, and she's like, the hell? Like, it has a quirky kind of like female character, heroine kind of person. This series you'd probably enjoy, by Alex Erickson, and the first one is Death by Coffee, and the second book that I want to read is Death by Pumpkin Spice. I have the whole series because I did enjoy the first one, so after that I just kind of knew I'd enjoy every other one because I'm assuming they'd be the same style. Death by Pumpkin Spice, I think it's very appropriate for the month of October. I do want to read and finish that for October. The Wife Between Us, I plan on reading for the month of October. And then It's Always the Husband. So these two are psychological thrillers that I definitely want to read for the month of October, and then one cozy cute mystery. So yeah, and then I'll get back to my October monthly favorites and give you an update on whether I finished all these 3 or not, and if I did, if I recommend them. Death by Coffee I definitely recommend if you're into that kind of cozy mystery vibe. It is so cute, and the lead female character is so funny. Like, I love her, and she's just super relatable. So I have those books, and okay guys, so I also want to show products that I want to focus on using for the month of October to try to make panning progress. And those items are my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I really want to focus on this. I have a lot of bronzers, you guys. In my videos, you probably, well, in the few makeup videos I have, I always reach for this one. It's because I'm really trying to pan it. I've had it for a while, maybe like less than a year, but I go between different bronzers, and so I really want to focus this month on this one and maybe try to get a pan out of it. I have a lot of highlighters, but I also want to focus on the Emreezy highlighter, and I want to try to make a nice dent in this little baby. And then I want to select an eyeshadow, which I didn't really focus on an eyeshadow. There's so many, but I do have this palette that I want to focus on. I don't know if I want to focus on one pan because I might get bored utilizing that one pan in every look. But I do have this palette that I had really loved when I first got it. Like, I did some damage. It's looking kind of janky. One shadow is like, has a huge dip in it, but I really want to focus on this palette, which is the Tartist Pro. I don't know if you can see, sorry, the reflection from this, but this one is really beat up. That was like my favorite transition shade, but I rediscovered my love for this past week. I forgot how good it is. So I really want to focus on this palette and make some progress for the month of October. And I'll probably go in between this one, the Boss Mood palette, the Profusion palette from my last haul. You guys, oh my gosh. So I've used this twice. The Profusion palette that I think her name is Allie Glines. I don't know, she's in my last haul, and I had listed her in my description bar in the video that had convinced me to buy this palette, because after she created her look, I thought I needed this palette. And I've used it like, I mean, I've only used it 3 times. But you know what, guys? I don't think I'm going to like it. You know what? Okay. Let me clarify. I've only used I've used, where are they? These 2 shimmers over here, and I've used this pressed glitter. So these 2 shimmers, this one was so hard to work with dry, so definitely you have to wet them down, but they're a little chalky. The mattes, I've used a few mattes, and I'm actually very surprised and very pleased with the mattes, but the shimmers didn't really perform all that great. And I played with this glitter, and I think it's going to be cute for a halo eye moment, but to put all over the lid, I did not like it. But you know what? I think that goes for all pressed glitters. I'm not a fan of pressed glitters. I think I like to play with loose glitters and maybe put like a mixing medium in there to apply it, or like a Stila glitter and glow, but pressed glitters I don't think are my jam. So yeah, I'm gonna play with this for the month of October. The Mirage palette by Profusion, I'm going to definitely pick this up and really use the Tartist Pro, and then of course I'll most likely dip into the Boss Mood palette because that is legit my favorite palette. I want to focus on that, and then I'm probably going to focus a lot on this Melted Matte Gingerbread liquid lipstick. I love this, guys. Like, 'tis the season for October, November, December. Like, I love this liquid lipstick. So yeah, those are the products, the beauty products that I want to focus on for the month of October, and trying to make some really good progress, and then switch up certain products for November, but definitely my focus for October. As well as this blush, I forgot to mention, I want to focus on using this blush as much as I can because I think it's a really cute blush, and I think it'll go with a lot of looks. I think it's the kind of blush that just goes with everything. I think you can throw that on with any look and it would be cute. So yeah. So just an overview, I'm going to focus on using the Gingerbread Man liquid lipstick, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, Milani Rose Blush, Anastasia Amrezy Highlighter, Tartist Pro Eyeshadow Palette, and the Mirage Profusion Palette. Those are my products to focus on for the month of October. And then when it comes to my October monthly favorites, I will definitely do an update on how I did with those products. Hopefully by the time my October monthly favorites comes along, I'll have made some good progress to show you guys. And because I have that in mind, that I want to show you guys progress, like it like kind of feels like a little fire into my butt to make some progress in these makeup products. So anyways, yeah, that kind of covers it. Sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I felt like I was all over the place. Yeah, and that concludes my monthly random video, because it was full of favorites, it was full of empties, it was full of, like, it had some books in there. I don't know, it was a little all over the place. So I don't know, I can't really call it a monthly favorites. I'm gonna have to figure out another name for it. But yeah, thanks for watching it anyways, guys. I'll see you on the next one, and have a good day. Bye.